Sunday morning and we are headed to the grocery store. We're going to H-E-B or Kroger?
H-E-B.
H-E-B. Our Kroger sucks. We moved and so the Kroger is actually closer to our house than our old H-E-B. But we tried shopping there one time. They didn't have any of the like organic or the healthy stuff that we like buying. So
I think the biggest problem it was not that they did not have it. Is that we didn't know where everything was.
no, they didn't have it. Remember, we finally found like their one like healthy section.
Well, that's true.
And they didn't have half the stuff that we buy at H-E-B. So
Kroger's doesn't have
we don't do Kroger.
much of anything that's soy. Stuff.
Soy. Yeah, but all the stuff that because I have to do a lot of like dairy-free stuff, they didn't have like what I wanted.
Plus, we were just we were getting irritated because we couldn't find anything. It's already
That's
been
true. You know how it is when you like know your grocery store, you know where everything is. It's your store. Yeah, I don't want to switch.
So we still going back to H-E-B.
We're going to H-E-B. Yeah. But okay, so we're headed to the store. So we've been meal prepping for what, like 3-4 months now?
Yeah, I'll say 4 months.
Probably like 4 months now. I think we started like what, beginning of March?
Yeah, I started a long
March,
time.
April, May. This will be the 4th month, I guess.
You started. That's your 4th month, but I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, he's been doing this forever, but I finally jumped on the bandwagon maybe end of February. I don't remember. It's been almost 4 months. So we've been meal prepping. Like every Sunday we go to the grocery store, we get our food, and then we actually cook like our meals for the week. And we've been doing that for both of us, my mom and Jax. So far I've lost about like 18 pounds or so. And then the last 3 weeks I started working out because I think 15 of those pounds I had lost prior to working out. Like I hadn't done any working out. I was just doing the meal prep and I had already lost like 15 pounds. So now I'm down like 18. Still have plenty more to go, but baby steps. So we're headed to H-E-B and we're going to take you guys with us and then we'll show you how we like meal prep and put everything together. Alright, so first thing we're making is tilapia, and I like buying the pre-seasoned one from H-E-B just because it already has really good flavor and it's been marinating in it. So we get this one, it's about $4.73 a pack. I've already got one pack going in there and that's 4 fillets. We just got the Nuwave from, where did we buy this Nuwave?
Kohls?
From Kohls. Yeah, so we just purchased this Nuwave and I like it just because it keeps everything super moist and it cooks in like half the time as a regular oven. Plus it helps cut back in our food prepping just because we can have something going there and then something in the oven as well. So we've got that going for 4 minutes and then we'll flip it to the other side. So that's going to be our, what is this one? Our blackened seasoned tilapia. And then over here, we've got all of our veggies prepped, which is pretty much a mixture of everything.
It's zucchini, it's bell peppers, it's cauliflower, for me, onions. I had to do 2 different ones because Jen does not like onions and does not like cauliflower. So
I do like onion, I just like it very, very cooked in my food. But no, I don't like cauliflower.
on vegetables, what I usually do is I just put all vegetables in one bowl, to be honest with you, and just add a little bit of oil. Olive oil at that. Do not use vegetable oil because it beats the purpose of you being healthy. And then some garlic powder.
By the way, I don't know if this is a Hispanic thing or all people think. You can tell me.
Dash.
We don't measure nothing. Even when I ask my mom for recipes, I'm like, Mom, how do I make this? How much? She's like, oh, I don't know. A pinch of this, a dash of that, handful of this. So, yeah, we don't measure.
Pepper. Now you can add as you go. Now it depends on how people actually like it. I do 2 different ways. I actually put crawfish seasoning. Now the only thing you have to be careful is if you actually do put crawfish seasoning, the powder kind, don't add salt because it's already come salty enough, and you're basically gonna overdo it with the salt. So either you're gonna put sea salt, or if you want something spicy on your food, or especially your vegetables, we throw a dash of this, just a little bit of it, just kind of give it some a kick.
Veggies are in the roasting pan. We're gonna do 450 for 30 minutes. Our tilapia is going over here on our Nuwave Oven. And now we're gonna start on the ground turkey. So I'm going to make turkey bowls this week for us. And every week we try to switch it and do, oh, sorry, that's my fish. Okay, so every week we like to try to switch up the dishes just so we don't get bored with eating the same food every single week. And I definitely don't like to eat the same food every day. Like, he'll eat chicken every single day, all day. I can't do that. So I try to give the rest of us at least 4 options throughout the week. So like this week I'm gonna do turkey bowls, which is what this is for. I'm gonna do tuna patties, the tilapia, and then we're gonna do chicken breast. How many? This is 4 pounds of ground turkey, and I buy the 99% lean. It's just HEB brand, nothing special. So, and I like to do tons of seasoning because I like to have flavor in my food. So this is garlic powder. Let's see what else we got. Oh, babe, we got the sea salt. Try this one. It's a chipotle roasted garlic. Okay, so I let this cook for a little while, and then I'm gonna add rotel to it in a little bit to give it a little more kick, but I need to let it cook some more.
Pickled jalapeno, they're not too hot. And they have enough flavor where basically, like you said, we're trying not to do a lot of the stuff the same thing. We try not to use, try to use as much seasoning that you can, so you won't get bored. So what I started doing is I just started putting little cans of pickled jalapenos, and it has a little kick, but it gives it the flavor. So
those are for his veggies because I don't like that.
So we already got Jen's veggies in the oven. We're gonna put mine once they're done.
What do you put on your sweet potatoes?
Sweet potato is the same. So it's much easier just because it's sweet potato. I mean, hell, all you gotta do is just add a little bit of olive oil with salt and pepper, and that's it.
Okay, so I like to bag all of our fruit into these little snack size bags, and this helps out so that way, for one, it doesn't go to waste, and 2, just because when Jax wants a snack, it's a lot easier for him just to grab a bag of fruit versus chips or some other kind of junk that I don't want him eating. So that's what I've been doing for all of us, is grapes and strawberries. And then I did pretzels as well, which these are just the HEB brand low-fat pretzels. And then in the back here it tells you like you can have 16 of them for 110 calories. So I went ahead and pre-measured them all out just so that way if I want to grab one too, I know how many calories I'm intaking. And then Jax can also eat those as well. So that's a good idea for since all the kids are home for summer. Grapes I don't count, I just do like 2 handfuls because it can take a while. The strawberries I do, so I'll wash them, cut them in half, and I do 5 strawberries per bag, so it's 10 halves. So those will go in here. And then I started prepping celery too, because I like it as a snack to have celery with peanut butter. So I just started cutting them in little baggies, so when I want a snack I can just get like a tablespoon of peanut butter and eat it with my celery. So that's another snack idea when I'm hungry in between meals. But we just keep him here, and then that way he can just come in the fridge and grab a bag of fruit versus a bag of chips. I started bagging all of his stuff. Like these are his little goldfish, so I put them in snack bags in here. That way he can just grab a bag and go, because he would take the whole box and eat pretty much half of it. Another thing is bag of lettuce. It's a lot cheaper to buy like 2 heads of lettuce versus the pre-mixed salad mix. So I just went ahead and bought 2 heads of lettuce, washed it, cut everything up, and then put it in a bag. And this way, whenever we want salad, we can just kind of grab a handful in a bowl, and it's ready to go. So our ground turkey is pretty much done, almost done. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 cans of Rotel just to give it a little extra flavor. And then just mix that in. Now remember, this is the 99% lean ground turkey. And then on the Rotel, I just do the mild just because we all eat this. But you know, of course, they have the medium and all the different levels of heat. So if you want a little more kick, you can do like the medium or the hot and spicy one, whichever. All right, so our tilapia is done. So now he's portioning out everything. And how much are we getting this week?
You're getting 4 ounces of protein. Sometimes a lot of people, what the problem that they have is it's not that they're eating enough, is that, or it's not that they're eating bad or enough times, is that your portions are too much. So you can still eat 4 or 5 times a day as long as your portions are right. Because you trying to measure it by just eye view, you're never gonna get it right. So the scale basically tells you that what you're having is perfect. So you can actually write it down on a notebook and you can see how many calories you're actually taking in a day. And of course, if you're trying to lose weight, just rule of thumb is calories in, calories out. If you're eating all these calories but you're not working out or you're not, you know, being active, then you're not going to lose any weight. Okay, so the scale that we have, it's a digital scale, and we purchased it at Walmart.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah, what was it, $10 or $15?
There's even cheaper ones than that.
Yeah, they have cheaper ones than that, but this one's just a digital one. And I believe I purchased at Walmart for like around $10 to $15. So they're not expensive.